Virginia and Jan and Denise.
Hello, hello. It's so nice to see everybody. Hope you're having an awesome weekend. And I've got Cricket with me. So, it's going to be super fantastic with lots of lovelies tonight.
Debbie.
Hi, Debbie. But for everybody who is here, I'm going to get the channel sharing going because Cricket is still working on getting to 500.
Damn.
And everybody take a second and make sure you are subscribed. Hello, Geneva. Hi, Jerry. So there is the link to Cricket's channel. So before we really get into the sale, go ahead, take a sec, make sure you're subscribed, and hey, go grab a friend. Go grab a friend, have them subscribe to Cricket's channel. Also, it's free. It costs nothing. They don't even have to do anything except hit the subscribe button, and that's it.
Right?
But it really, really does help our channels. If you can go find a friend, share it. You never know. We just might put out some content that they like and enjoy watching. Hi, Poppy. Hello, Karen. Still subbed. Awesome.
Hey.
I rarely trust YouTube because
I know
YouTube is so bad at unsubscribing. And you know what? They unsubscribe me from channels. And so I know exactly how it happens, how quick it happens, how frequently it happens. Because every once in a while, I'm like, hey, what about that channel?
I do the same thing.
And I look I'm like, I'm not subscribed to them anymore.
Yep. You have to go back and check.
YouTube. Got my eye on you, YouTube. Hi, Virginia. Oh man. But yeah, everybody take a sec and help Cricket get to 500.
Appreciate it.
Hi, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. It's always a good opportunity to, when you hit those milestones, you really feel like, all right, I got that first big milestone done. But while we've got people here, and we'll probably do it again right before we get selling, but let everybody know, your channel, where you're at, and when you do your sales.
My sales are on Thursdays at 4:00. Sometimes, quite often I've been starting like a little bit earlier because I have so many items. And my kids say I have a museum.
And what's wrong with that?
All right. But I am slowly moving to the lake. I do live at the lake all summer long, and we have been having a major heat wave here in New York, and it has just been so gorgeous. Went on my first Harley ride today because we have a big Harley event here in New York, and it was amazing. It was very hot, like in the upper 80s. It's going to be the same tomorrow.
Oh, wow.
Yay. Yay. Summer's finally here. Yep.
Oh, it is 60 degrees here. I feel like that's the high. I feel like that's as high as we got today.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not. No, we're in kind of a cool stretch. Yesterday was lovely. I had the upstairs windows open. It was so nice, letting in all the pollen. The cottonwood is drifting everywhere right now. Hi, Jan. And so the pollen was high, and I'm like, you know what? I don't care. I'm opening my window. I'll take another Claritin if I have to.
I don't have allergies, but my husband and my 3 boys have allergies really bad. I feel bad for them. I'm like, not me.
Yeah, it is. It's snowing
Yep.
cottonwood here, and it's collecting in all the weird spots, and you're like, oh, gonna have to get out and clean that. Yuck. And of course,
I have to
always
wash my
make
car like
sure.
every day. The pollen's so bad.
Yeah. Yeah, and my car is just like, blah.
Yep.
It's just covered. But I usually will wait. It's like, nope, I'm gonna wait until the cottonwood is done, and then we'll worry about washing it because there's no point in washing it before the cottonwood's done because it just makes a mess everywhere too,
Yep, it does.
including in the flower beds. It clogged your fountain? Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Yeah, it can be pretty darn bad.
Yeah. They're like dust balls rolling down the road. They get all piled together.
Tumbleweeds.
Yeah, that's what word I was looking for.
Really, really big dust bunnies.
Yeah, that's for sure.
Oh man. But yeah, so Cricket is in New York, which
Yep.
gives her fantastic access, and she always finds wonderful things when she is out hitting antique malls and all that good stuff. Um,
Yes.
I always joke, and I know Karen is just, I'm just north of Seattle. Karen is just south of Seattle. And I always say, yeah, everybody, when they moved out west, they got rid of all the stuff back east and then moved out west. So we don't quite have the same volume of all of those really, really cool antiques. But I enjoy watching them and looking at them and going, ooh.
Yeah.
Oh, but if anybody out there is lurking and you have no idea what is going on, this is a live sale. We'll be having antique items, vintage items, sometimes just really cool contemporary items, collectibles, all that kind of stuff. And will all be available for sale in the chat. That's how you purchase. If it is your first time purchasing from myself or Cricket, we will need your contact information, your YouTube channel, your legal name, just in case Karen's last name isn't actually Chasin Vintage or Denise's magical or middle name isn't magical. It happens from time to time. Hello, Pamela. And hi, Rose.
Hi, Rose.
So we will need
Yeah.
your YouTube name, your legal name, your mailing address, your PayPal email address if it is your first time purchasing. Hi, Mary Beth. And we use PayPal for our invoicing. We use Pirate Ship for shipping, which is nice because you will get an email with your tracking number in it once your package ships. So watch for that email. USPS has been doing pretty good, aside from some weather delays in certain parts of the country, but they've been doing pretty darn good. Hello, Linda. What else? Oh, the shipping cost is not included in the price of the item. So that is an additional cost. And it does depend on the size of your box, the weight of your box, and the destination. I do a lot of shipping to the East Coast. And
Just got my package recently. I love my necklace. Remember, I got this Mary Beth, and I'm wearing it. Love it.
That is so awesome. And thank you for that, Cricket. All right. I think that's all the icky stuff. The stuff. You got to get it out of the way. You got to say it. Nope. Sorry. No vintage bottle caps. Sorry. But I am going to share Cricket's channel link again now that we've got some more people joining us in the chat. Sorry, no bottle caps. So Cricket is working on getting to 500. So if you could take a sec, make sure you are still subscribed to Cricket and go find a friend. Find a family member, find your cat's account, your dog's account, and have them subscribe to Cricket. I know a lot of people do have secondary accounts for their pets.
I just grab my kids' phones and start adding people onto. My sons are like, "Who are these people?" Well, guess what? You're subscribed now.
That's right. And it's free and you don't have to do anything once you're subscribed. Right. And it really does help out everyone's channel to get subscribers on there. All right. Cricket, anything else you want to let people know about what's happening with you or anything or life in general? aside from
I'm slowly moving to the lake and I have to bring things back to the lake and come back. So I just want to sell a lot of stuff so I don't have to take it to the lake with me. I'd rather just take it to the post office and take it to the lake and then repeat. So I'm going to be having some really good sales tonight. I've lowered my prices on a lot of my items for tonight.
And be sure and check out Cricket sales on Thursday because when the weather is nice, she's outside and you get a beautiful view of the lake.
I am right on the water.
And it is worth it. Especially like me, when it's overcast outside, it's like, oh, it almost feels warmer just looking at the sunshine outside.
Right. Just for the summer, Pamela. Just for the summer.
And then that gets you closer to your son also, right?
Yes, he's right across the lake. And my grandson and my daughter-in-law.
That makes it even better to move to the lake.
But it's always a sad leaving, but he's got a gorgeous, gorgeous property. I love it.
That is so nice. All right. Well, with that, let's go ahead and get started with the sale. So we are dual streaming on both channels. If you happen to be on Cricket's channel, hey, we can see you. Stay there, do whatever you're doing. I am the main channel. I do this sale every Saturday night at 10 p.m. Eastern, 9 Central. So you will be able to see more people, more of the chat on my channel. But rest assured, if you're on Cricket's channel, we'll see you in the chat. Now, I will be highlighting everything up on the screen here, start prices, if offers come in on items, I'll be highlighting them. I'll try to do a little shout out because I know a lot of people watch on their phone while they're multitasking, or if you're just in bed hanging out with us. And if I put you to sleep, that's okay. I put a lot of people to sleep on Saturday night.
I had a cup of coffee. I'm good to go.
All right. So let me get Cricket up here. She is going to start the sale and we're going to be doing one item each. We don't count on Saturday nights. It gets too hard.
I'm going to start with, I have 2 giveaways for tonight. I'm going to put your name in a bowl and the first person will get the first item. And then there's another item. The first one for the giveaway is a real pretty teacup. It's light pink.
Teacups.
It's very, very light pink. And I love all these pretty flowers that are all around it. So summery. And it is made in England. And then here's a stamp on the bottom. So that will be the first choice. And then the second choice, I have a Jeanette cake plate, and it is pink. So that will be for my giveaway for tonight. And I will go on to my first item, Trisha, and that's going to start at $20.
Hey.
This is really, really cool. I was looking at it for about an hour. It is it's 122 years old, and it is a Sears Roebuck catalog from let's see, what was the date here? Hang on a second, look for the date now. It's probably right in front of me and I can't see it. I believe it said 1902. Oh, here it is, 1902 right here. Now this is the only part that has writing on it is up there. So there is fading in the book, but I pulled some pages. I wanted to show you guys some of these pages in here. My brother had a blast looking at this. So here is the watch section.
Okay, I just want to say one thing just to make sure. That is a reprint of the catalog.
Okay.
If you look, you will find information. It was probably done in the 70s.
Oh, okay. Where would that say that?
There should be info.
You are right, Trisha. It does say that. I'm going to show it to you.
But it is amazing. It is a fantastic catalog. 1969.
Yep. So here is, let's see. I did pull a couple of pages in here.
These catalogs have the coolest stuff in here.
Look how big it is. So this is all about watches. Oh, and jewelry and diamonds. Look at, you can get a diamond watch for a diamond ring for $3.75.
Sold.
Right? This is so cool. Okay, and then
I'll take two.
Right? And then I was looking at the bikes. The bikes were more expensive than the diamond rings. I was like, wow. I'm just going to pull up some pages here. And then this one is about the Victorian organs. And another page. This one is there's so many sections in this book.
Oh, musical instruments.
Mm-hmm. Pretty neat. And I even love all the graphics in it.
Now, what's really fun is if you've ever picked up something, maybe, or seen something at an antique mall or just an estate sale or something, and you're like, what is this? There's a really good chance it's in this catalog and it'll tell you what it is.
And then this part talks about for your buggies, the tops for your buggies.
Oh.
Very thick book. I'll tell you how many pages are in here. And then this is about some furniture. And I went right to the back part. This part's fun. And this one is about the American range.
Those are so cool. I can't imagine cooking on one of those, but they are so cool.
My husband wants to cook on one of those. And then I love all the clothing. That is lots of clothing in the back.
Ooh, all the layers.
Yes. Yeah.
They got lots and lots of layers
here that I had saved, and I love all the baby gowns and clothing.
Oh, cute.
I'm going to show you one more page. We can't forget the men.
And guys, you actually, Karen can put her link in there, but you actually don't need her link. You just need to click on Karen's comment, click on the 3 dots. If you're on your laptop, click on the 3 dots. You can go right to her channel. If you're on the phone, I think you click on her name and it'll take you to her channel. Everybody can do that. Wow, it's a big building.
Yeah. Then here is the front of it. So basically, it does have like a little bit of wear on the front. And there's that little bit of writing that is in here in the front. But it's basically just a lot of fading. I don't see any rips or tears or anybody colored in it or wrote in it. Just a really cool book.
And it is a wonderful reference. I have
Yes.
one. I have
Well, do
one in
you?
it because, yeah, there are things in there that you just, they don't make anymore. You
Right.
can't find them. You don't know what it is.
So there's
But
1,162 pages in this book. It's more like a telephone book. Look how thick it is. Yeah. I thought that was really neat.
yeah, those are awesome.
Okay, and I'll put this to the side if you guys want to think about that.
And a really fantastic reference.
It is. Cool book.
All right. So, just a reminder for everyone, we will be doing the speed round at the end of the sale. However, it's Saturday night. I know it gets late. People get tired. Not everybody can stay up for the whole sale. So, if we pass on an item and you want to claim it before you go to bed, or you accidentally fall asleep, involuntarily fall asleep, and you wake up and you go back and you see a couple items that we had and you're like, oh, we passed on that one, and you want to claim it, you just let us know at any time in the chat. We'll hook you up. All right. I am going to start at $25, and I have not one but two sets of like child size tea sets in a little picnic basket. Now you are going to get two sets. I do want to let you know this little basket doesn't have a latch here anymore. So we're missing the latch on the basket.
Those dang kids.
But if you look inside, there is a pink check pattern. There's a pink check pattern on the bottom, and that matches the tablecloth that you get, plus 4 napkins and this little, I don't know, little thing to put your silverware in. So it has 4 spoons in it. Now, one of the sets is just plain white, and that one is from Toys R Us. It's dated 2016. And then the other one has these cute little pink butterflies on it. And it is marked Shiling, made in China. And since both sets go so great in here, I couldn't break them up. And I figured the way my brain was working, I thought, you know what? If somebody wants one of the sets, they might like little tea sets. So we'll just give you both in here. So I am going to we'll start with the bigger set because it is just plain white, and both sets are sets of 4. I just need to move some of the little stuff out of there so I can get to the slightly bigger set. So there are 4 plates. There are the 4 plates right there. They are in great condition. I only saw a small chip on the small teapot, and I'll show that one to you. So there are the 4 plates. There are 4 cups in nice plain white. There's 2 of them. Here's 3, and here's 4. Here is the sugar. That is a lidded sugar. The creamer. and the teapot. And this is where I saw the Toys R Us 2016. And this teapot is in great condition, but a cute little set all in white. Then, and I have a feeling that was probably the original one that came in here because the utensils really fit more of that size. So it makes sense that the picnic basket had the white set in it from Toys R Us that has the matching napkins and tablecloth. Then the other set is the little butterfly, and there are 4 plates. There are the 4 little butterfly plates. And there is the, oh, here we go. The sugar, nope, this way.
So
around.
cute.
There's the little sugar and the creamer, and it's got the little lid on it. And then here is the teapot, and it did have a little chip right there. That's the only chip in the whole set that I found. There is the teapot, and then there are 4, oops, where's the design? There it is. 4 little cups. There you go. So the whole, both sets fit in there very nicely. And you are going to get the whole thing for $25. Now that is some little girl or pair of girls or something's little dream come true to be able to have all of those little tea sets. All right. So I don't see any takers for that. We will pass and we'll go back to Cricket.
Those are so cute. Okay, Trisha, my next is going to be Choice, and for $34. I have Northwood vases. So this is going to be your first choice. And I'll give you a measurement. And this is a purple glass. Let's see if it will, if you can see it with my flashlight here. It's very deep in there. So it is all purple glass. Just don't want to blind you with the glare of my flashlight there. Very beautiful sheen on it. I'm going to give it a measurement. Beautiful for your summer flowers that are popping here. Yay.
I forgot to highlight that. Sorry.
It's okay.
Hi, Becky.
And this one is 12 inches. And then your second choice, let me move this over here, is this one. It's a beautiful carnival one. And then towards the bottom here, it looks like it's starting to turn purple down towards the bottom. And I will give you a measurement of this one. And there's nothing wrong with either of them either. I don't see any chips on them. They're really good shape for their age. Yeah, you can see the purple on the bottom of that. And this one stands 9 inches. And the opening on this one is 6 inches. So it'd be your choice for the carnival one. Well, they're both kind of carnival looking. Look at the beautiful sheen on this one. Gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that is nice and thick. That one has a beautiful bottom on it.
Mm-hmm.
I love that design, the kind of draping design on the bottom. That is so pretty.
And here's this one.
Now, Northwood stuff is a lot closer to turn of the century. So you're going to find a lot of these vases are like between, probably 1900 and 1915
Right.
that they were made. So they are true antiques.
Absolutely. So pretty. Okay, and I will put these to the side if you guys want to think about them.
Yeah, I love Northwood.
Me
It
too.
has such a beautiful look to it.
Yep.
And the glass is nice and thick too. Not
Mhm.
like not like super thick, but it's very sturdy glass, which I think is why so many of them are still around over 100 years old.
Yeah, and this one's turning purple down towards the clear part here. Okay, and I'll set these to the side.
All right, that is awesome. Yeah, both of those beautiful.
Thank you, Lynn.
I've got a $20 start on something we see a lot out here. Orcas. Have a lot of orcas. Now this is by John Perry. It has his little name plaque on it. It has little feet on the bottom to protect the surface because this is wood, like driftwood that is used. And then he designs there's a lot of different animals that he does. But like in this case, the orcas, he designs the orcas that go on here. And they are so pretty on this beautiful piece of driftwood.
Very cool.
And I am not sure what they are made of. Interesting. It's like it's got to be some kind of a composite or something that they're made out of. But I love the fact that their bodies, they're not like straight. You can see they've got like a little bend to them, like they're swimming. That is a really nice touch. And let's see, they measure about 5 inches long by about 4 wide. And it is about, let's see, up to that top fin, just a little over 5 inches. But that is a beautiful orca. And we will pass on that. And we're going to go back to cricket.
Okay, Trisha, my next one is going to start at 34. And it is for this vintage Westmoreland Santa in the sled. Now, it does have like a lot of opalescent that does go around the sides here. And in Santa, I'm going to set him down so I can get up close so you can see him. There's no chips on it either. It's in really great shape. See, there's a little bit of opalescent just through Santa there. And then here is the lid, and there's no chips on it. And then this is the bottom part with the opalescent and the design up here. I'm going to get up really close so you can see that. How pretty is this blue? And then there is a stamp down there that does say Westmoreland right there. And there's no chips on it. I'm going to give them a measure. And the sled is 5 inches. And it stands 5 inches tall. And I'm going to put the light on it a little bit so you can see how blue it is. Beautiful blue. Get my hands all the way here.
That is an amazing blue.
So pretty. I love the opalescent on it. With the sleds on the bottom there. Then here's the front. And then there is a same. Let me see if I can get it up underneath there. How's that? And I just love how he is sitting there. Hi, Patsy.
Hi, Patsy.
I'm going to get up close so you can see Santa's face.
I'm so glad somebody's getting the blue glass Santa.
And then here he is up front. I would keep fairy lights in it myself. It's so pretty. So pretty. And here it is by my head. Thanks, guys.
Hi, Janet.
Of course, I can see him by Christmas lights. And you could even put Christmas candy in there too if you wanted to.
Mm-hmm.
Here's the inside.
Yeah, and that's so nice, especially if you're doing that more, blue and white and silvery kind of themed Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Gonna look so pretty. And we'll see if Patsy would like to come in at 37
I just love
higher.
all the design around it. And of course, that blue Santa in there. I really don't want to think about Christmas right now, but
well, we're just 1 month away from Christmas in July.
I feel like I just put my Christmas decorations away. Some are like still hanging around. Too funny.
Oh, Patsy is in at 38.
I see the ones on eBay, but they're like all this color blue, but with no opalescent on it. I really like the opalescent that adds to it.
Yes. Janet is at 40.
Show you the bottom again with a stamp that is right there, right in the center there. Beautiful blue.
And Patsy is at 43.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate that. He is a really cool Santa. You can really see the opalescent in him when I put the light up close to him. He's got a lot of it up on his hat. Here's the back of his hat there. Right there. And he has a huge beard. He's eating a lot of cookies. I'm not sure of the date of this either.
No, offhand, I am not sure either. Patsy is at 48.
Here's the back of it here.
And Janet is out to Patsy.
Thank you, guys. I appreciate it.
Hi, Anne Marie. And we'll go ahead and count that down for Patsy.
Congratulations, Patsy.
Going
beautiful piece.
Going twice. And sold to Patsy.
Yay, Patsy. And Patsy, I'm going to put your name in my bowl for the giveaway.
Oops. There we go. Okay. My next item is going to start. Oops. If I get in the right spot here to start typing, that'll help. I'm just typing away. All right, $22 for a beautiful bowl. And this is a big one. This is a nice big, and it's a deep bowl also. This is by PS Germany. And it's got nice pink around the edges.
Oh my gosh, that's perfect for summer.
A little bit of gold detailing,
Beautiful.
some beautiful roses, and I think cherries. Let me turn them around this way. And some cherries also.
Oh, it's beautiful.
And the bowl has a really nice design to it. And then the gold accents it around. But yeah, the bowl's got, and just a nice ruffle to the edge there. But it is a big one. It is way bigger than my head. It is 10 inches across and 3 inches deep.
Wow.
So 10 inches by 3 inches. So it is big. It's big. It'll hold a lot. And the back is plain. But you get kind of an idea of the design. So that one is $22. And it is gorgeous. Roses and cherries.
Mm.
All right. We will pass on that. And we're going to go back to Cricut.
Okay, Trisha, my next is going to start at 45. And it is for this gorgeous, gorgeous Belgium pottery. And it is a pitcher with a bowl. And I'm going to set it down so you can see it. I love the glaze on this. Look at that beautiful blue glaze. Kind of like blues and light tans. Here's the top. And there's no chips on it either. Here's the spout right here. Perfect condition. Then here's the opening. Here's the back of the handle. And then I'm going to show you the stamp on the bottom. It does say 2014 is the number on it. 2114. And it does say made in Belgium. This glaze is gorgeous. This blue. And I'm going to give it a measure, and then I'll measure the bowl. The bowl is absolutely stunning. Gorgeous. Okay, I lost my tape measure already. It didn't take me long, does it? I was only right here, and I can't. I bet it's under my bowl.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. Hang on a second. I was only right here. Oh, here it is on my chair. Okay, the pitcher stands about 7.5 inches, and it is about 8.5 inches wide. This beautiful pitcher. And I'm going to show you the bowl that goes with it. Look at this beautiful bowl. This is huge. Here's all the beautiful glaze that is in here.
Bye, Jan. Good night.
Look at by the size of my head.
No, it's about the same, I think.
And also stamped Belgium on the back there.
This is a big one.
Yes. I love the color of it. It's kind of like a light tan with the blues. And I'll give that a measure. And it is 12 inches wide. And it stands 3 inches tall. Gorgeous. And I believe it is a white pottery too. And you can see the age of it on the back here. And it goes with this beautiful picture.
That's a lovely set.
Made in Belgium. Beautiful. Of course, I could probably see like succulents or something in here. So pretty.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Mm-hmm. Okay, now we'll set this to the side if you guys want to think about this beautiful set.
Yeah, that's nice, especially if you have, like a big table, dining table, or a big
Yeah.
round table.
Yep.
That would be so beautiful sitting in the center.
I love the shape of this picture. Very different.
Yeah. And not something that your neighbors or other family members can go find at Target.
Right.
Copy you. No.
Right.
That is a unique piece.
Beautiful.
You are not going to find that every day.
No.
All right. Now, my next piece, I had another framed piece of art by this artist in a previous sale. But I happen to have another one. This is by, see if I can, oops. Get this up here. So it is a piece of art by Morton Solberg. And this is called Tawny. And you can see it's got information about the artist on the back. This was professionally framed. Let's see. It was printed in 1979. There are 1,500 signed and numbered copies of this. Oops. Well, I'll have to get that back in a sec. This is big. It is 22 inches by 17 and a half inches. That's the frame size. So this is big. But I pick up pieces because they are really cool, not necessarily because there's an audience for it at a live sale, but I know people still like looking and appreciating arts and other things like Belgian pottery. Didn't know it was a thing. Really cool to see it. This is another one of those pieces. It is going to start at $150, which is still about half price for a lot of his works of art this size. So this is Tawny, who is an owl. It's a beautiful piece of art.
Wow.
Now, somewhere on here, let me find it. Oh, it's all right over here. Okay. So over here, the print does have his signature, and then he did sign and number it also. But it is an absolutely beautiful piece. And let me see. There's the owl.
Is that a barn owl? I'm not sure. I'm not really up to my owls.
That's a good question.
Or
And
a snow owl or something.
I don't know if it says here. Let me see. Tawny, the young tawny owl. Let's see. He's shown grasping a branch is rarely seen during daytime, and then only if the weather is overcast. One of a small group of strictly nocturnal birds. Its disc-shaped face, black eyes, and heavily feathered wings are perfectly adapted for hunting deep in the woods at night. Let's see. He's often referred to as the Black Forest. Oh, he's often found in the Black Forest in Germany, but ranges all the way from the British Isles to China. So I guess he's a tawny. That's the kind of owl he is. He's a tawny owl.
Okay.
And black eyes are rare among owls, and most species have yellow, orange, or brown. So there you go. But this is absolutely beautiful. It is on the bigger side, 22 by 17 and a half. But if you are an owl lover, you know an owl lover, this is an absolutely amazing piece. And the way that it's matted is it has this really nice woven fabric. And then you get the mats to kind of bring out the color. But that woven fabric is really nice. The frame does have a little spot. But on this side, it's on one of the sides. Well, now I can't find it with the lighting. There is like a little, oh, maybe it is right here. There is like a little spot where it got a little brushed. And the back does have a couple of holes from, I'm sure, being transported around a little bit. It's got a little bit of that, but yeah, it's not really a thing. It's like I think it's just like a color accent behind him. Let me see if I can get in close. Yeah, I don't think it's like anything specific, but just like a color focal point to kind of bring out, I'm sure, his natural colors. But I'll show it back here so you can see it. But it is just a really, really cool piece.
It is.
And I thought that that owl was so well done.
Looks real.
And then I love how, like, even where he's standing or on the branch, little accents.
His feathers are so pretty.
Yeah. Yeah, he is really neat. And this guy is a really, really good artist. And he has done like just about every kind of animal you can think of. But yeah, he's an amazing artist. Now, why aren't you going in there? No? Well, I'm still not sure where that goes. I will get that back in there at some point. All right. But I do like bringing things like that at least once to a sale so that, you know, you have an opportunity to see some of the cool things that are out there. But we will pass on that and we'll go back to cricket.
Okay, Trisha, my next is going to start at 40. And it is for this beautiful set of Empoli vases. I'm going to set one down so that I can show you one at a time. And I'm going to turn this green is just gorgeous. And then here's the green. Beautiful, beautiful green.
Hi, Patty. Pause.
And of course, I love all the swirls. And it doesn't glow. And then I'm going to show you the stem on the bottom here. How it's got like all this beautiful twisting just in the stem. And I'm going to give them a measure. So you're going to get both of them. Let's see how tall they are. They stand 12 inches and the opening is Almost 3.5 inches. So you're going to get both of them. They are just so beautiful, especially in the sunlight. You have to put your glass in the sunlight, I tell you. So gorgeous.
Yeah, yeah, makes a huge difference with that
Mm-hmm.
natural glow. Thank you, Patsy. Thank you. I hope people enjoy it. I always enjoy it when I'm watching other people's sales to see stuff that I can't find in my area. Yeah, I always enjoy being able to.
Beautiful green. You could probably even put like fairy lights in here or a candle in there. Whatever you'd like to put in there. But they are just stunning. Like I said, you're going to get both of these beautiful pieces of Empoli. And there's nothing wrong with them. I even love the stems on them.
Yeah, the stems on those are very impressive.
They look so pretty on your table too. Or your mantle, wherever you'd like to put them. I actually could see these at Christmas time too.
Oh, yeah.
With this pretty green. It's kind of like a maybe a forest green, emerald green. Well, I just love Empoli swirls. Don't want to get anybody hypnotized. And the shapes of
You will buy the Empoli.
them. Gorgeous. And then here's the inside of them.
Yeah, those are
Go.
very impressive. And how pretty those would be, not too far off to start thinking about holiday tables,
Right.
Thanksgiving
True.
and Christmas, and those would be so beautiful on a table by a centerpiece. Have those anchoring each side of the centerpiece. Stunning. When they're not on your buffet or your mantle or a window that gets sunshine.
Right. And I'll put these to the side if you guys want to think about these beautiful pieces.
Yeah, those are lovely. Yep. And again, just a reminder, we will be doing a speed round recap
Right.
to show all of the items again. But if you want to claim anything prior to going to bed tonight, you just let us know. All right. Now, this is an antique version, the original version of a modern comb that has a different use for it. I don't think that what the modern use for this comb is now was the original intent of this comb. But I think that this was just originally just a comb, and then it's been redone. I'll let you know. I'll let you know about it. I put my black light on this, and I am pretty confident that this is made out of bone or antler. The glow that comes off of this is the glow you get when you shine it on something that's been carved out of bone or antler. It is a Chinese comb. It probably goes this way.
Wow, that is so unique.
It probably goes this way. There we go. So this is antique, and then
Yeah.
here are the bristles. Now you will see combs like this now. They are reintroducing this design as a lice comb, but this is the OG. This is
Right.
the original. And the one thing that those don't have is this part. Now this comes off.
Oh.
So you can use the comb either way, but if you want to have it as a little handle, then you keep that on and then you've got the handle. Now, finding one of those, no, that is not easy. That's the hard part.
I wonder what all that writing on there says.
That I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I wonder if Google Translate
Maybe it's somebody's
can do it
name,
quickly.
names on there or something, you know, or maybe the maker. I don't know.
Maybe. Let me see if Google Translate can do anything about that quick. You're going to think about it. No. Maybe. Oh, that does not help. This is what it's telling me.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Hong Tei Shi. I don't know what that means. I hope I didn't say anything bad. But yeah, but this part up here is carved out of either bone or antler, and these are pretty stiff bristles. And then just one side here has the markings on it, the other side does not. And then it has this lacquer with the little splatter on it, and then that is your little handle when you get that on there, and then you can comb the hair. So that is an antique Chinese comb. It is yay big, which is 4 inches by 2.5 inches. It's got a nice floral design. And there you go. So that one is 20. And we'll pass on that and go back to Cricut.
That was a unique piece. I've never seen something like that.
I have not either. That
Yeah.
was unique for me.
Okay, Trisha, my next is going to start at 24. And I have a set of Frank Coma mugs. And I'm going to set them down so I can get up close. Now they're blue and gray. And this is my first time ever finding Frank Coma. It's really, really, it's kind of like a robin's egg blue with a gray. And it is, I'm going to show you the Frank Coma signature there. Very thick pottery. And look at the handles. And I'll show you the saucer. Then here's the mark in the back. So you're going to get both of them. Then here's the second one. And I'll give them a measure. Very nice chunky pottery.
That's a nice shape to that saucer.
Mm-hmm. Now this is a red ceramic in here. And you're going to get both of them. Let me give the cups a measurement too. Nothing wrong with them either. They're in perfect condition. Let's see. This one is 3 inches tall by, from edge of the handle, 4.5 inches wide. So it is a really pretty blue with the brown in it. Okay.
Yeah, you can see the robin's egg color in there nicely. Yeah, that is such a pretty color. I'll bet that would keep your coffee warmer longer because of the thickness.
I was thinking the same thing too, because it's so
Yeah.
thick of a pottery, and I love the shape of the handles.
And you get your morning workout too.
Right? Yep. His and hers.
Right.
Okay, now I'll set these to the side if you guys want to think about the Frank Coma coffee mugs with their little saucers.
Yeah, Mary Beth. I know it's a really unique glaze that they put on there.
Yeah, it's my first time ever seeing them. I was like, oh my gosh, those are beautiful.
Yeah, I think I've only ever found like one of those elephant mugs that they did. You know, each year they did one of those elephant mugs. I think I've only ever found one. That's like the only Frank Coma piece I've ever found.
I've never seen that.
All right. I have been thinking about, hi Erin. I do think that this is a wood carved piece. Sometimes I wonder, but this one I think it's wood carved. $26 start, and it is okay. Not a zoologist, but I'm gonna go with antelope on this one. Let me know what you think.
I think anteater.
Oh,
it looks like an anteater.
And it's hard because he's got like little felt on the bottom. But when I look in there, I think I'm like, yeah, I think that looks wood carved. Yep. He's got like the right amount of weight.
That is so cool.
But there's his little tail, and then he's got this really cool detailing and little green. You can see accents in there. And yeah, he's kind of like a cross. He's kind of like a little tribal looking, but he's very folky looking too. And I love the detail they did on the antlers there.
Yeah.
That was so cool. And then he's got green eyes. And let's see, let me get my tape measure out here so we can get a measurement on him. He is about 12.5 inches by about 7 inches. 12.5 by 7. He's not super heavy, not like doorstop heavy or anything like that.
I wonder how old he is.
But he is a solid piece. That is a good question. I have,
gosh,
no idea. A little detailing in his neck also. I tried to give him a little dusting. I think I missed a spot there. He was covered with a little bit of dust. So I'm not sure though how old he is, but yeah, I thought that his look was really neat. I liked the green accents on him. And I thought he kind of fits in with a few different styles. You know, he could be a little mid-century modern. He can be a little, you know, arts and crafts, folky. He can also kind of fit into contemporary. So yeah, he's a very versatile piece.
That'd be cool to take him down Antique Roadshow and he's from some kind of dynasty worth millions of dollars. Oh, wow, that is so cool.
But he is 26. And I'm going to set him down right there. All right, we'll pass on him and we'll go to Cricket.
Okay, I have a really cool piece too. My next one is going to start at 35. And this is my first Atterbury hen on nest. And it is the blue and white slag glass by Atterbury. And I love the reticulation in this. I'm going to set it down so I can get up close. And then I'll measure it. Beautiful, beautiful blue and white. And there's no chips on it. Nope. And here's the inside. Hi, Noelle. Look at this beautiful blue and white.
Hi, Noelle. Noelle is in for 35.
And I'm going to show you his tail feathers. He's shaking his tail feathers. And then I'm going to show you the bottom. I love this. Look at all this. Beautiful on here. And none of it is broken or chipped. And I'm going to give it a measurement. Beautiful. My first time ever finding one of these. And I will give him a measure. I love how he just sits right in there. And let's see. It's a pretty large one. With his tail feathers up there, he stands 7 inches by 8 inches in the basket. And I'm going to put him by my head. I did not even look up the date of this either, so I have no idea of the age of this piece. That blue is so pretty in here. It's kind of like a cobalt blue. Set him down so I can get up closer to you guys. A lot of detailing in the feathers there. It just sits right in there. Okay, if there's no other interest, we can call that, Trish.
All right.
Thank you, Noelle.
Going once. Going twice. Oops. And sold to Noelle.
Thank you, Noelle. And I'm going to put your name in the bowl for my giveaway. I appreciate that.
And my next piece is going to start at $22. And it is this beautiful 3-tier. This is brass made in India. It is enameled. So 3-tier enamel, little, could be a little server, could be a jewelry sorter. You could have that in your bathroom and show off some fancy soaps in there. It does have an India sticker on the bottom. And this piece is about 11 plus inches tall. And the bottom plate is 5, then 4, then about 3.5 inches. So 3.5 inches across, 4 inches, and 5 inches across. And I'll get in there so you can see that pretty enamel. And even the inside here is decorated.
Absolutely, Patsy. I'm glad you're enjoying them.
And even a little texturing on the stand piece here. So beautiful brass piece from India. Now this does come apart, so
Oh,
I can,
awesome.
yeah, it does unscrew. So I will be able to flat ship that out. And I'll show it from that side too. You can see the pretty brass in there.
I love the colors of it.
And that one is 22. And we'll pass on that.
Oh, you're because that piece was from India. There's a show that's on Netflix where this guy goes thrifting in India.
Oh,
I binge watched all of them, and he goes to these amazing shops in India, like warehouses, and he's just taking his pick of stuff he wants.
wow.
Yeah, check it out. It's on Netflix. Okay, let's see. My next piece is going to start at 28. I got a lot of pottery tonight. And it's for this beautiful Hager planter. Now it's green, but it's got like a turquoise blue that is dripping down the sides of it. Look at this beautiful shape of it. And it is in perfect condition. And here's the inside of it. And I'm going to give it a measure. I'm trying to get you up close so you can see the beautiful color of it. It's like a dark green with this turquoise color that's going through it all the way down to the bottom. Of course, I can see succulents in here.
That is a very intricate glaze that's on there.
I love the shape of this. Let's see how big this one is. It stands.
Not a glazeologist, but I am always impressed when I see like multiple layers on top of layers
Yes.
of glaze.
Yep. It was 7.5 inches tall, and the opening is 8 inches wide. Love this color. Gorgeous. Let me get my hands out of the way. There we go. Going to get you up close so you can see the beautiful coloring of it. And it is Hager. Oh, it does. Yes, now that you said that. It does kind of look like peacock feathers.
Hi, Deb. Yeah, it does. It kind of, that owl print that I had. It's like it kind of reminds me of like those owl feathers.
Mm-hmm. A beautiful green with a turquoise through it.
That is spectacular. And almost a little mushroom-like.
Yeah. Okay, and I will put this to the side. If you guys want to think about this beautiful piece, I love this piece. I would definitely have this outside on my porch. Some beautiful plant in there because this green will just make it pop. Beautiful green. Okay, and I'll set this to the side.
And is it hollow inside?
Yep. Goes all the way down to the bottom. See? Very pretty.
Yeah, you wonder if they intended that for a use or if they just made it hollow like that so that it was a little lighter weight.
Mm.
Oh, yeah, Geneva, that would be good. Put some moss in there and turn it into a fairy garden.
It's a good idea.
That would be really cute. Because it kind of does look like, an old forest.
Yeah, the coloring.
Yeah, the coloring. That would fit in really nice. Will the hen fit in that? Let's take a look.
Let's see. I just want to be careful. Here he comes. Perfectly. Perfectly. Look at that. Isn't that beautiful? Good idea, Noelle. Fits perfectly in there. And I just love all this white around him. Very pretty.
It does bring out the white that's
Yes.
in that. Mm-hmm.
And I'll put this back down. Noelle, didn't you get that ginger jar? I believe it was you that got my ginger jar.
I think so.
Yeah, I hope that you love it. So. That was my all-time favorite piece. Love it.
Yeah, that was pretty spectacular.
Yeah.
All right. I've got an $18 start on a large paperweight. It's got the fun bubbles. They're not very controlled. They're pretty random. It's got random bubbles in it.
But that blue, wow.
Now, it does not have like a totally smooth, I mean, it is smooth, but it's not polished. It is a smooth but not polished bottom. And it is, I think Noelle is going to take your stand, your pottery.
Okay. Thank you, Noelle. Awesome.
It is almost 3.5 inches by, about 3.5 inches. And I'm going to put a sold in here for that piece for Noelle. So 3.5 by 3.5. It is pretty big, solid piece of glass for the paperweight or, whatever we're using these for these days. Just for decorative pieces. We're not really holding any paper down anymore. But it's got such pretty bubbles in there.
Hi, Patty Paws.
And that one is $18 for the paperweight. And that is a good chunk. Oh, yeah. Kitchen windowsill. Very nice, Poppy. Yeah, that's going to be pretty. Add some color when the light hits it. All right. So I don't see any takers. We will bring that back. And just a reminder, any item that we pass on is available at any time So if you want to grab an item before you head off to bed, if you fall asleep and wake up and miss a couple of items and see something that you want to grab, just let us know in the chat at any time. And we're going to go back to Cricket.
I'm glad you love that, the ginger jar. That was a gorgeous, one of my favorite all-time pieces. Okay, Trisha, my next piece is going to start at 26, and it's for this beautiful rose decanter, and you can feel the rose on the outside. I'm going to set it down so I can get you up close here, and there's even like a little rosebud on the top here.
Oh, that's cute.
And you can feel the leaves on the outside here.
Poppy, did you have one of the scotcheroos? Yeah. You're gonna be energized for hours. It's got all the good sugar in it.
I love the leaves on here. And you can feel the rose on the outside. And then even on the handles, they are supposed to look like a little twig with a little leaf right there. And it does say made, hand painted, Japan. On the bottom, I'm going to show you the stamp. It does say hand painted, Japan. 59.71. And then here is the inside. And I'm going to give it a measurement. Let's see, the opening is 6.5 inches, and it stands 7 inches tall. It's just like so shabby chic to me. It's so pretty. I'm going to put it on my head here. And also on the back, there is another beautiful rose on the back.
I forgot to highlight that. Sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. I forgot to highlight that. That is 26.
Mm-hmm. There is a couple of chippies that are right here. Very small chippy right there. One right here. But I love that you can feel it on the outside. Okay, and I'll put this to the side and bring it up for the speed round. Beautiful for the summertime to put this out. I would even put it out like at Valentine's Day.
Oh,
gorgeous,
yeah.
Gorgeous, gorgeous piece.
That would be so pretty at Valentine's Day.
Mm-hmm.
My next piece, I think, is by Westmoreland. It is a milk glass vase. It's kind of a big in that it's thick.
Ooh.
It's got a lot of thickness to it, and it's got a lot of, it was a big piece that then they crimped in. So it's
right.
a big one. And it's got a beautiful like diamond quilted pattern on the outside. And then it's got a beautiful top on it. And it's got some major crimping. And it kind of looks like a snowflake.
Yeah.
But one of those, it absolutely works for every holiday kind of vase. It's not marked, at least not that I could see. Again, with the lights. Oh, no.
Nope.
No, not the little Westmoreland mark there, but I do still think it is Westmoreland. But let me get you a measurement on this piece. It is about 5.5 inches tall, and from crimp to crimp, it's about 7.5 inches, but the inside is about 3.5 inches. So it's about 5 inches tall. From big end to big end, it's about 7.5. And from little to little, that's about 3.5. So it is a really good size. Nice thick milk glass. It's got all its points on it. And this one is just ready for one of those big, ginormous farmer's market bouquets. So that one is 30. And we'll pass on that. And we're going to go back to Cricket.
Okay, Trisha, my next is going to be Choice at 36. And I do have Blue Moon and Stars compote here with the ruffling that is up on the top. And there's nothing wrong with it. It's in beautiful condition. I'm going to get my flashlight out so we can see how pretty this blue is. Beautiful blue. And I'm going to give it a measurement. Can't remember if this one had a glow to it or not. Let me just check my black light. I can't remember. Whoa. The black light's like, whoa. I do see green on it, but it's just going to be very hard for you to see. There is some green on here. When you put it to the side, you can see the green, but it's going to be very hard for you guys to see. But this blue is just stunning. Look at all the moon and stars. And there's even some down in the pedestal here, down to the base. How pretty would this be with fairy lights in it? Gorgeous. And let's see how tall this one is. This one stands almost 7 inches tall by 7.5 inches wide. So this is the first choice. It is the blue one with a beautiful crimping up on the top, which I hardly ever see this up on the top like this crimped.
No, I don't see that top either. That's beautiful.
Gorgeous piece of eye candy. And then my second one is also another moon and stars, another piece of Amberina eye candy. Now this one does glow. It does have a lot of cadmium in it, but you can see all down the bottom there. Up to the top. Let's see if I can angle this right. Beautiful Amberina. Let's see if it does have it up on top. Nope, let me see. Oh, there's a little bit up on the rim there. Just a little bit. Okay. Out of it down there in the bottom. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. Eye candy. And I'm going to give this one a measurement.
Hi, Sabrina.
Hi, Sabrina. And it is, wrong end. It is 8 inches wide and it stands 7 inches tall. So it would be your choice for the blue one or the Amberina one. Really 2 pieces of eye candy right here. Gorgeous pieces. This one by my head here. And I love the ruffling on this blue. Okay, and I will set these to the side. If you guys wanted to think about those beautiful pieces.
Yeah, those are fantastic. Not
See the
too
blue?
early to start thinking about fall and winter. Those are beautiful pieces.
I love the ruffling on this one. And of course, the beautiful amberina.
Mm-hmm.
Two different tops on them. This one does have the scalloping on it. I believe they're the same height. Yeah, they are. Exact measurements. And I will set these to the side if you guys wanted to think about them. Moon and stars.
Right. Yeah, that top on that blue one, you don't
so
see
pretty.
that style very often. So
Right.
that's a good find. All right. Well, we talk a lot about Noritake with Japan and how Noritake's really been around for, over 100 years. Noritake stuff was marked in Nippon, previously before 1921. And so we think a lot about Japan and Noritake and the beautiful, china and pieces and everything, the, dinnerware sets and stuff. So I found this one. Let me show it on here. I found this one very interesting, that this is Noritake, Ireland.
Huh.
And this is the morning jewel pattern. And you can see they highlighted it on the map. There's Ireland right there. So, yep, this is Noritake, Ireland, morning jewel pattern. And I have
Gorgeous.
two teacups, two saucers, and a cream and sugar in this absolutely beautiful pattern. Let me get in even closer here so you can see how lovely that pattern is. It's a very delicate little flower. And those little white areas, they just really sparkle.
Yeah.
And even down here, they put a little accent in so that it really sparkles. So that is the saucer. Here is the teacup. So it's got a nice shape to it. Again, that beautiful pattern. There is the handle. And here's how it looks with the teacup and saucer together. So there is one teacup and saucer. Here is the other teacup and saucer. And that again is Noritake, Ireland. And here is the sugar. It is a lidded sugar. Pattern goes all the way around. There is the inside.
That is a fancy dancy sugar dish.
And here is the creamer.
Oh, wow. Love the handle.
Yeah, it's got a great shape to it. And so here is the cream and the sugar together. A lovely set. So cream, sugar, and 2 cups, 2 saucers. Just making sure I didn't have a little tape residue on there. Sometimes it catches your eye and it's like, is there a little tape still on there from when the saucer was taped to the teacup? But yeah, it's got beautiful gold accents all around that handle.
It's beautiful.
And they
The
are
colors are
marked
just gorgeous. I see Sherry.
Noritake, Ireland, Morning Jewel. Hi, Sherry. Thank you. It is such a beautiful pattern and nice if you're having somebody over for tea, a cup of coffee. You just want to have, a nice little matching set just for a fun little special occasion, just for a friend dropping by. But it is such a beautiful set.
It is.
And I'm going to put those down. Oops, over there. And there. And I'll show you again the 2 teacups and saucers. And we'll count that down for Sherry. It was made in Ireland. Yep. Noritake, Ireland. Oops, that was upside down. So, yep, Noritake, Ireland, pattern number, and Morning Jewel. Mm-hmm.
Gorgeous.
And we'll count that down for Sherry. And thank you, Sherry.
Congratulations. Beautiful, beautiful piece.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. And we're going back to Cricket.
Okay, Trisha, my next one's going to start at 34. I have this beautiful Victorian vase. It does look black, but it is a dark purple. And I'm going to show you. I'm going to get up close. And you can feel the flowers on the outside of this. And there's gold detailing in the back, like little gold leaves in the back there. And I love how this flower droops like this in the front. These beautiful leaves. And maybe I can get my light on to see. It's a very, very dark amethyst. And it's so dark, it's very hard to see the purple. But it's a very pretty purple. And it's so dark, you can't even see it through the glass on the bottom there. I'm not sure of the maker of this, but it is from the Victorian era. And I love the shape of it. And then here is a top. And I will give it a measure. I'm going to get up close again so you can see the detailing of the beautiful flowers on here.
It is a wow, isn't it, Sherry?
And then here's the bottom. It is so beautiful. I just love this white on the purple.
And a very talented artist.
Right?
That is beautiful. Beautifully painted.
Mm-hmm. And it stands 11 and a half inches tall. And the opening is 3.5 inches on the top. And I love the shape of it. Gorgeous, gorgeous piece with this beautiful white on it. And I love like the gold flowers in the back. To the pretty leaves. And then the back of it is just all plain. It's in really, really great shape. And I will put this to the side if you guys want to think about this one.
Yeah, amazing piece. And again, I love these old antique pieces that are still around. We can still enjoy them. You know, they never thought when they were making this that it's like if you told them in 2024 we're going to be enjoying this beautiful vase again, they're going to be like, what are you talking about? No way.
And now I'll bring this up in the speed round, okay?
But we appreciate their craftsmanship, their artistry, and it's great.
Like I tell my kids, the stuff's that they're not going to do it again. It's never going to come. It's not going to come back. One of a kind time. That's it.
All right. Well, we've been talking a little bit, about holiday servings and everything and putting out all the good stuff for your table. Well, here is a wonderful little server. You can put a nice warm dish in here, put the lid on, keep it nice and warm.
Well, you're making me hungry.
There we go. I'll get the lid on. The lid is on there pretty good. But yeah, that is ready to go for keeping a dish nice and warm. It is in really nice condition. I'll show it all around. Oh, I might still have a little tape residue on there. Yep. It is hard to get all the tape off.
It is.
And people love their tape. I don't know where they think pieces are going, but man, they love their tape. There is the top, so it's got a handle. And I am going to measure, actually going to measure this part in here to get a good measurement of how big that is. 9 3/4 by 7. So it's almost 10 inches. And then the little pedestal sets it up about 1.5 inches off the ground.
I can see pizza in that.
But a beautiful, I'm going to say stainless steel piece. There is the inside. So, yep, you're doing a service. You want to keep a little dish warm. You got appetizers. You want to keep them warm. Just put them in here, put the lid on. And then people can grab their little bits in there.
I believe my grandparents had that dish. It's good to keep your meats and stuff hot in there.
Yes. So that one is 20. You can see next to my head. Yeah, it's a little bigger than my head. So 20 for that one. And that is going to be, not that you're thinking about keeping things cold now, but alternatively, because it is metal, if you do get that cold or put ice, put that rest of that on ice, the metal is going to get cold. It's going to stay cold. And reversely, anything you want to keep cold, put that in there, put the lid on, and that's going to keep things cold. If you just set that on, some ice or oh gosh, what am I trying to think of? You put the little bag in the freezer and it's full of ice and it freezes, and then you put it in like a cooler and stuff and it keeps everything cold. Yeah, put that right on there. This is going to stay cold also. So for summertime, that could be handy.
Lots of summer barbecues coming up. I can't wait.
Yes, and if you want to that's right. You can keep your scotcheroos nice and cool in there so the chocolate doesn't melt. We don't want our chocolate melting. I know.
Oh, no.
I just had my last square, Denise. I just had it. Had it after dinner. Ah, it was good. All right, we're going to pass on that.
Okay, Trisha, I did lower the price to this, and it is going to start at $90. It is, I believe this is Fenton, and I believe it is from maybe the 30s because it does have uranium in the handle. Let's see if you can see the green in there, and it is just in the handle there. Okay.
Very cool. Yep, you can see it.
Yep.
Oh, you're having a bridal shower barbecue. Oh, how fun. Well, I hope the weather's good for you,
This will go
Sherry.
good with it. Look at all these hobnails on here. They are thick and chunky. Look at these hobnails. And look at how they applied this handle. And then here is the front of it. Gorgeous, gorgeous cranberry. This would be awesome for your barbecues. Bring this out with strawberry lemonade in it. And then here's the bottom. Look at all these chunky hobnails.
That would be fun. Strawberry lemonade.
Mm-hmm. And I'm going to give it a measure. Let's see. I just love all the beautiful hobnailing on here. It is 8.5 inches tall, and the opening is 5 inches. Oh, is it raining? I don't want rain. Today is June 1st. Can you believe it, Trish?
This year is going by so fast.
I was thinking the same thing.
Crazy. It is just crazy. But then again, I was saying how I would really like about 5 extra hours.
You're right.
I'm trying to slow it down, guys. I'm trying to slow it down. But yeah, it's it rained here overnight. It's probably going to rain overnight again too.
Okay, and I will put this to the side and bring it out in the speed round. I just love all this.
That is stunning.
Chunky.
It is so beautiful.
Hobnailing. They almost look like an inch thick to me. It's so big.
They do.
Okay, and I'll set this over here.
All right. Yeah, that is lovely. That is really lovely. All right. I've got a rock, kind of. It is a slice of a stone. And it is a clock.
Ooh.
So someone took a slice of a stone. You can see right there. There is the stone. And they put a clock face on it. They put a clock back on it. And if you watch the little second hand, yep, it goes around and it's keeping time.
Neat.
But isn't that fun? And it's got the little stand here. So it's got the little stand there. It stands up. Although I think it needs to be there. Well, I can't tell. Yeah.
I wonder what kind of stone that is.
No idea, but it's really nicely polished. And so somebody put Roman numerals on there. But at least you don't have to know necessarily the Roman numerals, you know. You can still figure out the time.
Right.
But yeah, there is the unpolished part of the stone right there. And then the back, I think, is also polished.
I think kids know how to tell time when they look at their phone.
Well, that's true.
Yep.
That is so true. But isn't that fun? So yep, somebody made a little clock and it works great. I put a fresh battery in it so that it could go. And just in case you're wondering how big that is, it is, ooh, not quite 4 inches. It's close to 4 inches by about 3 inches. So that is $16 for the beautiful stone slice and working clock. All right, but we will pass on that. And we're going to go back to Cricket.
Okay, Trish, my next one's going to start at 26. I do have a Murano ice bucket.
And it's a clock on a rock, right?
And look at all the bubbles in there. And I'm going to measure it. Going to get you up close so you can see the handles on it. And I love the striping that goes down the sides. And then here's the bottom. Beautiful blue, and it is a thick glass. I'm going to give it a measure. Here's the blue. Beautiful blue. I love these little handles on the side. Okay, let's see how big it is. It stands.
Oh, I know, Jerry. Isn't that silly that they don't teach cursive anymore?
Right.
I think that's very strange.
It is 5 by 5.
How do they expect people to know how to sign their name?
I know, right?
They don't know how to do cursive. I don't get it. I missed the memo on that one. That is such a beautiful blue.
It is. Really, really cool bar piece. Okay, and I'll bring this up in the speed round.
Now, very Mad Men.
Mm-hmm. Right.
All righty. I have a kind of a wedding vase style, but it is a black, but it's in black. So it kind of throws me off because it is like that wedding vase style vase.
Yep.
But I've never seen one in black before.
Me either.
So
Looks like it's etched.
And this design is it's kind of carved in.
Yeah.
And then
Wow.
you can kind of feel that it's not glazed, and it's really cool. Now, I did notice somewhere here, oh, there's like a little tiny bit of a doink right there, right on top. I just want to kind of mention, and I'm not sure if that was a chip or maybe just a like a flaw when they were making, they just got an extra little something in there. But it's really lightweight. It's really nice. It's very smooth. It's really buttery smooth, lightweight. But yeah, I've never seen one this style of pottery before, with a black glaze on it and this really nice, like, carved in design. And I'm not sure what it's supposed to be,
Yeah, that's what I was trying to figure out.
or if it's supposed to be anything. Yeah,
Right.
I'm not sure.
It's a conversation piece.
It is. It is. It's very nicely made. It's very smooth. And it looks like it's really evenly done. But yeah, it's very interesting. And just in case you're wondering, it is about 7.5 inches tall. Is it 8? Maybe in the center here. It might be closer to 8 inches with that little bump there. And it is just a smidge over 5 inches wide. So for those of you that like, I know there's a lot of people who like the black pottery. Oh, that's just a little residue there. It's like I saw a light spot, but it's just a little residue. So that one is 18.
Almost looks like glass.
It kind of does, doesn't it? It's very shiny and so smooth. Yeah, it is. It's very nicely made. So that one is 18, and we will pass on that. And we will go back to Cricket.
Okay. My next one is going to start at 28. I have an EAPG Bryce Brothers Daisy and Button canoe. I did lower the price on this.
Hi, Zoe.
Gonna get up close. And then I'm gonna give you a measurement of it. This is a pretty big canoe. I don't think it would float. But I can see this like out on your barbecue table, like with your ketchup and mustard and salt, pepper in there. So pretty in the sunlight. So it is 12 inches and it stands about 4.5 inches tall. It is a pretty large one. Like I said, it is EAPG by Bryce Brothers. Daisy and Button. I love the front of it right here.
And that is an old piece.
Yes, it is.
Bryce, yeah, Bryce Brothers, they were gone a long time ago. That is a super old piece.
And it's in awesome shape. There's no even any kind of chip on it at all. It's in really good shape. Can't remember if this glows or not. Sometimes I just forget if it does or not.
And Patsy is in.
It does have a little bit of green in it. So this is an older piece. Doesn't have a
Mhm.
lot of shiny, glowy green, but it does have some green in it. So which tells its age. Thank you, Patsy. Really, really, such a unique piece. I love all the daisies and buttons on it. Okay, if there's no
All
other
right.
interest, we can call it.
We'll count it down for Patsy.
Patsy, I'm going to
Going
put your name
once,
in.
going twice, and sold to Patsy.
Congratulations. I'm going to put your name in for the drawing.
All right, now this is something a little different. I don't think I have ever seen a, oops. Ah, I got this long handle stuck, had to wrangle it in. This is a wood handbag.
Wow.
And I haven't really ever seen one quite like this before.
Me either.
A really long handle, and you raise it up. Now, it could probably use some of that like wax
Yep.
on here to get it to move up and down a little easier.
That's a weapon.
It kind of is. But yeah, just put a little wax on there because the jute twine is a little,
Right.
it just needs a little something in there. But there's the inside. And oh, thank you, Zoe. It's got a beautiful design on the outside. It was made in the Philippines.
And I'm sure that was all hand carved.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And look how gorgeous that top is. And this is even long enough. You could wear that as a crossbody.
Right.
So, yeah. So that's long enough, comfortable enough. It's going to sit kind of right on your hip, right on the top part of your hip if you wear that as a crossbody. But isn't that fun?
It is.
I just thought that was the cutest darn thing. And yeah, I love the design goes all the way around. And then I'll show the inside one more time. And then there is the top, the inside of the top. And then that does go right down. And then it seals really nice. And it's a really fun decorative piece when you're not wearing it outside, just have it sitting around your house looking cute.
That is definitely a conversation starter right there, that piece. Like, where did you get that?
And it is 8 inches wide and about 2.5 inches deep. And let's see, between 4 and 5 inches, depending on if you take it in the center, you take it out on the sides. But yeah, they did such a good job with this. And we will count that down for Zoe.
Congratulations, Zoe.
And going once. Going twice. And sold to Zoe. Thank you, Zoe. There we go.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to keep that handle so it's not enticing for the cats to play with. Also,
They'd be dragging that around the floor.
like, whee!
Okay, Trish, my next piece is going to start at 24, and it's for this beautiful Fenton butter dish with all the beautiful hobnailing on it. And there's nothing wrong with it. Set it down so I can get up close. Here's the top. And then here's the inside. And I love how the top just sets right into the dish like that. Here is the trim here. I love this up on the top, the scalloping to all the beautiful hobnailing. Here's the bottom. It does have the 4 feet on here. And I'll give it a measure. It is 7 inches across. And with the lid, it stands 5 inches tall. Beautiful piece of Fenton milk glass.
That's one of the fanciest hobnail handles I have ever seen.
Oh, look at that.
Who is in charge of getting all the hobnails on that handle?
Right? And I love the little feet on here.
That is pretty amazing.
Yes. Love this butter dish. But you don't have to. You can put your jewelry in there. You can put whatever you want to in there.
Or you could just have it sitting around looking cute.
Absolutely. That's what I would do. Okay, Trish, and I will bring this up in the speed round.
All right. That is lovely. A footed butter dish.
Yes.
Absolutely lovely. You just elevated your butter at that point.
Yeah. Right? Did you say margarine? Okay.
Oh my gosh, I haven't thought of parquet in a long time. Oh my goodness. All right, I have got another rock. Kind of.
I know you.
So this one, we've got felt on the back side here. It is another slice of stone. But what's on the front? It is this beautiful etched in and colored deer. Having a little snack.
Yep.
And it is signed down there by the artist. Not sure what.
Looks like Deja.
Oh, there we go. That H, I think, was throwing me off. But isn't that beautiful?
It is. Wow, that was a lot of time doing that.
Mm-hmm. And it's really nicely polished. And then you can display it like this and not worry about scratching up a surface. This is, let's see, about 3.5 inches by about 3.5 inches. But yeah, that is so nicely done. Look at the beautiful detailing. I mean, whatever tool was used, that was small. There's my little pinky to give you an
Yeah.
idea of how big that is. No, I think it's stone. I think it's a polished stone. Ah, so Cricket,
Yes.
Robbie would like both of the moon and stars pieces.
Okay. They are so beautiful. Thank you, Robbie. And I'm going to put your name in for my drawing, okay? Appreciate that.
And then there is the signature again, and there are the leaves that the deer is having a snack on. And thank you, Lois. This is such a beautiful piece.
Hi, Lois.
And it's very nicely polished. And I'll hold it back here so you can see it, the whole thing. Yeah, that is just so nice. And I appreciate that, Lois. And we're going to count that down. Going once. Going twice. And sold to Lois. Thank you, Lois.
Congrats.
And we're going to go back to Cricket.
Okay, Robbie, I'm putting your name in twice for the drawing. Okay, I appreciate that, Robbie. Let's see. My next item is, let me go back here. It's going to start at 36, Trisha. This is a beautiful set. I've never seen this before. It is vintage Westmoreland, and it is the peacock sugar and creamer with the opalescent on it. I'm going to set one down so I can get up close to show you them. Here is the top. A lot of beautiful opalescent on here. Here is it's kind of like a frosted texture on it. So here is the top, and then here's the bottom of the sugar dish, and it has these beautiful peacocks on it. And to the really, really heavy opalescent up on the top. And then here's the design that goes around the edge there. And there is a peacock. And I'm going to show you with the beautiful light how gorgeous this blue is. Look at that blue with the peacocks on there. So
That
this
is really pretty.
So this is the sugar dish. I'm going to give that one a measure. And this one stands 5.5 inches tall. And the opening is 3 inches. So this is the beautiful sugar dish with the peacocks on there. And then I'm going to show you the creamer. And the creamer has a lid also. I don't ever really see creamers with lids on them. Look at this handle. This one's got a lot of opalescent in it also. To the spout. I'm going to show you the top and the bottom here. And there is no chips on it either. Then here's the inside of it. Beautiful, beautiful blue. And look at those peacocks on there. And then here's the spout. And this is Westmoreland. It is stamped on the bottom right there. And I will show you what this one looks like too. Gorgeous, gorgeous blue. With the peacocks on there. Trying to get you up close so that you can see them. There he is. I believe there's one There's 2 peacocks. So here's the first one on this, and then the second one's on the back. So you're going to get the sugar and the creamer. I'm going to give them a measure.
Yeah, that is a fantastic set.
Yes.
Yeah, it is. It is not common, that's for sure, for a creamer to have a lid. But you know,
Right.
it kind of makes sense.
And they're pretty hefty. They do have quite a bit of weight on them because Westmoreland is a very thick glass.
Mm-hmm.
I love this part up here too.
And Zoe, I am not familiar with the age on this piece. That is a good question. Hi, Mary. Mary is in for these.
Thank you, Mary. It's nice to see you tonight, hon. Gorgeous, gorgeous. I almost tripped over myself getting these. I'm just like, oh my gosh. I just get so excited. I can't help it. I do have a glass problem. I need therapy.
Glass Anonymous.
Right? These are just so pretty. Yeah, I've never seen a lid for a creamer before. I don't know the age of them, but I probably could look it up a little bit more to get an age. Then here's the top of the sugar dish. And there's a lot of opalescent down there on the rim of that one. And then here is the sugar dish. I know, right? So that'd be stunning. Beautiful. And I love how the lid just sits right in there like that. There's a little ledge in there where it just sits right on. And I love the bubbles on the outside here with the beautiful peacocks.
Well, let's go ahead and count that down for Mary. And Sherry is saying that she sees 1910.
Oh, yeah. I'm not sure.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Mary.
Congratulations, Mary. I'm going to put your name in for the drawing also. I appreciate that. Gorgeous piece. Gorgeous.
And I have an Everlast basket. This is hand forged. It's got the Everlast tag on the bottom. Well, I guess it's like stamped in there, but there it says hand forged and Everlast. It is a beautiful, it's aluminum. So even though it does have a little bit of thickness to it, it's very lightweight because it is aluminum. And I'll get in close so you can see the pretty floral pattern.
My girlfriend at the lake, she has a really cute cabin, and she has all that forged stuff, hand wrought iron, all in the in the beams of her cabin. It's so gorgeous.
Wow.
Yeah, she collects a lot of that stuff.
And then it does have a nice twisted handle.
Yes, see that. I don't think I've seen that too often.
Thank you, Sherry. And this one's a pretty good size too.
I can see like walnuts on there or pine cones.
Ooh, yes. It's about 12 inches long by 7 wide. And let's see, with the handle, it's about 5.5. But it is a nice 12 inches long. And I like the little finished edge here that you can tell somebody had to press all of that in all around. These hand forged pieces are so impressive. That they get that nice little ruffle in there.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody actually has to twist the metal to make the handle, and it's so uniform too.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
That's got to be tricky to do that and, not to get a double knot or something,
Right. And even this part down here is so even.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they've made a handle or two in their time. You can tell. But we will count that down for Sherry.
Congrats, Sherry. That's a really neat piece.
Going once. Going twice. And sold to Sherry. Thank you, Sherry. All right, and back to Cricket.
Okay, Trisha, I did lower the price of this piece. This is another one of my favorite pieces, and I'm going to lower it to $45. And this is absolutely stunning. I love this piece. And this is a Miter Tech Bavaria tray. You can use it for, somebody told me you could put your vintage glasses on here for your bar or your dresser or your bathroom, but it's just gorgeous. I love this piece. I love the flowers on here. So they're like a little pinkish purples and green flowers in there. And I'm going to measure it, and it's a beautiful porcelain. And I'm going to show you the stamp on the back. And there's also gold trim that goes all the way around the edge here. Look at I'm going to get it close so you can see the beautiful flowers on here.
Those are great color combinations.
Oh my gosh, this is stunning. It's so nice and flat. And then here is the stamp on the back where it does say Miter Tech Bavaria. Trying to get up close as I can. There's the stamp right there. And I'm going to give it a measure. This is absolutely, oh, I love this. Yes, you can really put this wherever you'd like to use it at. It's a pretty big tray. Absolutely love these flowers on here. It is 14 inches wide by 9.5. And there's nothing wrong with it. Gonna give you all the beautiful detailing there of all the beautiful flowers. You could even put your vintage perfume bottles on there too. That'd be a good idea.
Yes.
Okay, Trish, now I'll bring this up in the speed round if you guys wanted to think about that. Beautiful piece. Love it.
Okie dokie. I have a stone necklace. It is going to start at 60.
You're a stoner tonight, Trish. I had to say that. Sorry.
No, I'm not a stone expert, but I think this is lapis. I say with a kind of question mark. I see blue. I see gray. So I think that this is lapis, and it is 35 inches long. It is a very long one. There is no clasp. Let me double check. Oh, soda light. Thank you, Geneva. See, I know nothing. I know nothing. But there is no clasp, but you can fit that on over your head very easily. 35 inches. And I'm going to get it this and like this. There. So I can get a whole bunch of it here up so you can see all nice natural shapes, little chips all strung together. It's got some nice dark ones, some gray into the very light. Got a nice variety in there. So 35 inches, and that is $16. And then I'll show how long it is there. There you go. Nice long, fits right over your head. Lapis is dark with a bit of gold veining. Okay, soda light has white mixed through it. Okay. Am I going to remember that? I need you, Geneva.
Put that in your memory bank. It's not working very well lately.
All right. I don't see any takers for the blue stone necklace. So we will pass on that. And we'll go back to cricket.
Okay, Trisha, my next one's going to start at 28. And I about tripped when I saw these. These are very, very collectible. They are the Lefton bunnies. And they do have some damage to them. So I'm going to show you the damage, which I didn't even, it's very hard to see. Of course, you can see it when you're cleaning them. But when I got them, I didn't realize that they were damaged.
Cuteness overload.
Yes, these are left in Japan. They are stamped and marked. Now, she has a broken ear, which you can hardly even see right here, right there.
Oh, they did a nice repair.
Yes, they did. You can't even really tell at all from the front. Perfect condition. And they have all their little fingers there. And this one is laying down. And she was decapitated, and I didn't even know it. You can't even tell.
Poor thing.
I know.
No, not from the front. You can't tell at all. No.
And look at their little hair right there. And you can't even tell in the back either. They did an awesome job. Look at, you can't even tell.
Wow.
I know. That's why I didn't even notice.
No.
But look at their sweet. These are like triple the money on eBay.
But like, who cares?
I know.
They're repaired very nicely.
So they are red and green polka dots on them. They are just stinking adorable.
They're Christmas bunnies.
Look at, he's like, yeehaw.
They look like they're skydiving.
Right? Woo. He lost his parachute. But yes, these are pretty pricey on eBay. And they even have their polka dots in the back.
Absolutely adorable.
I love their sweet faces. So you're going to get both of them. Let me give them a measure too. The one that is skydiving, she stands 3.5 inches tall. And let's see this other one. Basically the same. They're both the same height, about 3.5 inches tall. Aren't they just stinking adorable? I love their little bunny ears. And of course, their beautiful expressions. She does. Now that you said, she does look like she's skydiving. Whee!
Oh my gosh. If nobody buys them between now and when you do if you're going to do a Christmas in July, because they're red and green, you got to bring them back for Christmas
Right.
in July.
Absolutely, I will.
They're Christmas bunnies.
Yep. They're little baby bunnies.
Oh my gosh, they are so cute.
Okay, Trish, now bring these up in the speed round. They are adorable.
But yes, it is a shame that they got broken.
Yeah.
But I am so impressed when people said, you know what? We're going to save them. We're going to glue it back together. We're going to do a good job. We're going to glue it. And they
did
do
an awesome job.
And then we still get to enjoy them. I am so glad people just didn't toss things like they do now. They went,
right.
No, we like these. We want to keep them. Yes, they had an accident, but we're going to do a nice repair. All right, I have a planter. This one has some beautiful, I think, pheasants on here. Yep, nice gold detailing. I believe this is probably from the 70s, maybe early 80s, because it is marked Toyo Japan. And they were really big in like the 70s and kind of into the 80s. This is a gold Imari. It is hand painted. And it's got this beautiful band around the top. Here is the design in the center. We've got chrysanthemums. We have cherry blossoms. We have the pheasants with that beautiful gold detailing. More cherry blossoms and chrysanthemums. And then down around the very bottom, we've also got a nice border. And you can see little cushions on the bottom somebody put on there, so it wouldn't scratch a surface. This is 4 inches tall, and it's 5 inches wide, but the inside is about 3.5 inches. So if you wanted to put like a pot in here, instead of planting directly in here, that would be about a 3.5 inch pot. And yes, this would be beautiful with a bonsai, Zoe. Absolutely.
It looks bigger than 4 inches tall.
Doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh. You know, it's really, really well done, beautiful. And the gold, anything Imari is a very highly sought after pattern.
That green is, oh, I love that green.
And then here is a close-up. And then you get that nice little gold accent there. So that one is $18 for the planter.
Mary's gonna get it.
Thank you,
Mary has amazing taste too. That is so pretty. Gosh.
Yeah, and if you like, like Japanese styles, the Imari style is stunning, and that is a nice one to have a collection of because the pieces are just like this. They're beautiful, they're natural, lots of nature. But yeah, beautiful colors, and most of the time you'll find that gold accent in there. And thank you, Patsy. I was talking, I hadn't quite gotten Mary. Mary is over on Cricket's channel. That's why you're not seeing her in the chat, but she did come in at 18.
That green on the white just makes it pop.
Yes. And I did forget to measure this part, didn't I? 4.5 inches at its widest, and then 4 inches tall. And then if you wanted to put a pot in there, that would be a 3.5 inch pot if you wanted to do that.
Me too, Mary. Love that green. Oh, that is my green. I love it.
And the light green really complements the medium green. And we have Patsy in for 19. And I love the chrysanthemums and the cherry blossoms.
And the bird.
Yeah, they're such iconic flowers in the Japanese,
Right.
pottery and paintings and And there's a close-up of the birds. And we'll see if Mary, oh, there she is. 21 for Mary. Thank you. And it is 4 inches tall. I know, I'll hold it back here so you get a little more realistic image of it.
I don't think it was ever used. It's so perfect.
Yeah, it is in really nice shape. And that's why I wonder if somebody did use it, if they just put a pot in there.
Yeah.
It's
I
got
even love the design up on the rim. It's so gorgeous.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and it's nice. It's the same design from down here, which is also up here. And here is the bottom. It is by Toyo, Japan. It is hand painted and it is the gold Imari style. And Toyo did a lot in the 70s, early 80s. That was a very popular brand. And it does have the 3 little felt bottoms on there too, because that part is unglazed, so it'll keep a surface from being scratched, or try to help a surface from being scratched by having those on there. And thank you, Patsy. And we will count that down for Mary.
Congratulations, Mary. Beautiful, beautiful piece.
And going once. Going twice. And sold to Mary. Thank you, Mary. Thank you, Patsy. And we'll go back to Cricket.
That was a beautiful piece. Okay, my next piece, Trisha, is going to start at 32. This piece is an Ardalt. Ardalt. And this is a beautiful little planter. Now it does have a boo-boo on it, and I'm going to show it to you. If you go on eBay, these are a little bit pricey on eBay. Look at the beautiful faces on here. Now she does have a boo-boo right there on her chin. And I want to get you up close so you can see the pretty flowers on here.
Ooh, so those are nice.
There's like blues and pinks and golds. And also there is, oh, here it is. There is a flower missing right here. So those are the two boo-boos. There's a flower missing, and she needs cosmetic surgery on her chin. Which isn't really that bad.
No, it's not.
This is an older piece. Look at those beautiful flowers. And I love their wings. I know it's going to be hard to see like the beautiful coloring of it, but look at their faces with their wings. And there are 3 of them. Now they are holding a tulip vase. And this one is numbered on the bottom. I'm going to give it a measure. Aren't these just beautiful? I love the detailing of the cherubs or the angels on them. So there is 3 of them that go all the way around. So it may look all white, but it's got like a really, really light blue through the top here and then to the bottom. And look at the detailing of the little angels with their little wings. Gonna get you close so you can see the pretty flowers. And I love the gold detailing up on the top there.
Well, it is impressive, especially on those flowers.
Yes.
You know, the time or talent it took to get the gold accents in there just right.
Little feet. Oh, I see another boo-boo.
Oh, are we missing a toe?
I don't know. I thought I saw something. Yep. There is a little boo-boo right there. Another cosmetic surgery. So let me get
Ardalt, is that from Japan?
I believe so.
I think so. So I was asking if it's from Germany. It has a very European look, but I
know it does. I'm not sure. Now I can't remember
Ardalt.
now. I'm not sure. I got Len Weil, Lenwile, Ardalt. And this one stands just over 8 inches. And the width of it is, it's going to be hard to, I'm going to say 7 inches. But these are pretty pricey on eBay if you wanted to check them out. Look at the beautiful faces. And then here's the inside. This is just like so shabby chic. And there are 3 of them. And I will put this away for the speed round, Trish.
All right. I just might be waking everybody up with my next item. We'll see. But I've got a whistle.
Oh, Is that a screaming whistle?
And I think it's just a regular whistle.
Oh, okay, good. I was gonna mute you.
But this is a really cool, you can see little hand-formed man. But he is a whistle. I did clean him. Just so you know, I did wash and clean. Let's see if I can get a sound out of him. Oh. Ooh.
It's got bubbles in there. Well,
Did you hear that?
mm-hmm.
You do have to put your finger over this back one here
Right.
to get the sound out. But isn't he just the coolest? Even if you don't want to use him as a whistle,
Right.
you just want to use him as a really cool little figurine. He is pretty awesome.
He is.
And he is hand formed.
Looks like Mexico to me, or Peru.
Yeah. Yeah, somewhere south of the border. Definitely. But you can see it's got a nice red clay. And it is, and hello, Marilyn, 6.5 inches tall. You think he looks angry?
Yeah, he does.
So he is really cool. And he is $15. And I won't blow on him again to wake everybody up. Fertility god. Maybe he will bring just the right temperature all summer long. Not too hot, not too cold, just
Right.
the right temperature. Thank you, Patsy. Yeah, he is a really fun piece. And he works. You can use him as a whistle. Play a little tune. And we will count that down for Patsy. So going once. Going twice. And sold to Patsy. Thank you, Patsy.
Congratulations.
All right, we are going to go back to Cricket.
Okay, Trish, my next item is going to start at 34. Now you can use this for nuts, fruits, whatever you'd like. And it's a beautiful bowl. And I love all the reticulation on this. I'm going to get up close so you can see that. Beautiful roses in there. And it is stamped Germany on the bottom right there. At first I thought that was a bird. When I got it, I was like, there's a bird on here. The bottom of it. I've never seen a Germany stamp like that before. And it is all hand painted. And it comes with the beautiful 6 bowls with it. And I'm going to show you them. And they are in perfect condition. I don't think it was ever used. I think they just stored it away. Look at these little bowls that go with it. They look exactly like the big bowl, but they're just smaller.
That's a beautiful set.
And I love the Germany stamp in the back in blue. So there are 6 of them. 1. And they're all in perfect condition. 2. 3. 4. 5. and 6. And there's lots of gold on the inside of them. So really you're going to get 7 bowls. And I'm going to measure them. Gorgeous, gorgeous. Look at this big bowl. I love the white with the roses on there. That just makes them pop with all that beautiful gold. Let's see. It is 12.5 inches by 8. That's the big bowl. Gorgeous for summer. I would say for these beautiful roses on here. And the little bowls are 5 inches by just almost 3.5 inches. So you're going to get all 7 of these beautiful Germany bowls. So I think you could either use them for nuts or for fruit, whatever you'd like to put in them. All 7 of them. And then here's the handle too. And I love the little bowls are just a little mini me of the big bowl. Okay.
Oh,
that's true. That's a good idea, Patsy.
that is so true. Put him in the canoe.
Now you need to get a little oar.
Right. Oh my gosh, that is great. And that is such a beautiful bowl. Oh my gosh.
They are. Love them.
That is fantastic. I know sometimes those berry bowl sets are absolutely amazing.
Yes.
All right. So I have next another stone necklace. This one is going to start at $16 and it is 36-inch necklace and it is in green. You're going to get these beautiful green stones. And they're surprisingly close to about the same color. Not as much color variation as the blue one had. So 36 inches on this one. And that is going to go right over your head. So beautiful stone necklace. 36 inches. It is a biggin. Lovely green color. All right. Well, I do not see anyone for the necklace. So we will pass on that. And that was the last item of the sale. And, oh, Mary is in. I see you, Mary.
She loves green too.
I see you, Mary.
That is a pretty green.
So let me get you for that one. And I'll count it down. Going once, going twice. There we go. And sold to Mary. Thank you. All right. Well, now it is time for the speed round. And we are going to go through and show all of the items that are still available. And thank you to everyone who's been hanging out with us in the chat. If you see something you're interested in purchasing, just let us know in the chat. If you are watching on the replay, you can contact Cricket or myself through the comments on the videos, or you can send us an email, and our email address is going to be on the screen. You probably already seen it, or it's in the description down below also. All right, let's get Cricket back.
Okay, I'm going to lower the price of this book because I didn't realize that it was a remake. So I'm going to ask $15 for the Sears and Roebuck book catalog, and it's as thick as a phone book. This is really, I think it's like kind of like a reference book, really. You can go back and, check things out. It's really, really cool book. So that is $15. And let's see. I did have a choice of vases, which were for $34. And they are Northwood. Here is the first one. So this one would be for $34. And it is a purple glass. Okay, and then the second one for choice for $34 is this beautiful carnival one. And it does have purple down at the bottom of the clear part of the vase here. Is starting to turn purple. And then here is the second one. Beautiful, beautiful carnival glass. Okay. Let me stand up, put this way in the back. Okay. My next one was for $40. And it's for this beautiful Belgium pottery. This blue and this tan is just stunning. So you're going to get both of these for $40, which I think is an amazing price for this. I'm going to get you up close so that you can see them. This blue drip glaze on this picture is stunning. And there's no chips on it either. And they're both stamped Belgium. So this is the picture, and then this is the bowl. Look at this beautiful glaze in this bowl. Beautiful glaze, and it is pretty large. So this set was for $40. Very, very unique piece. Okay, now set that down here carefully. And let's see, my next one was, I have a set of green and Poli, and these were for $40. These are absolutely stunning. And I'm going to show you these beautiful green Italian and Poli vases. And you're going to get both of them, which I think is a steal of a deal for this beautiful green. And I'm going to put the flashlight on them so you can see the beautiful green. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. And I'm going to get up close so you can see the inside of them. And there's a little bit of bubbles in there. And look at the twist on that. And I will measure them. And you are going to get both. It is a set. And they stand 12 inches. So you're going to get both of these beautiful green and Poli vases for $40. Isn't this green beautiful? I can see these on your mantle, wherever you love to put them. on your table. Okay, put these up here carefully. I do have a lot of glass out here tonight. A lot. Okay, and then my next was for $24, you are going to get both of these Frank Coma coffee cups with the saucers. I'm going to set them down so you can see them. They are really nice, chunky pottery, and I love the handles on them. And they're both Frank Coma. And then this is the sauce. So it's kind of like a real pretty robin's blue with like a tan in it. And they're all stamped Frank Coma on the back. So for both of them, you're going to get both of them for $22, and they're really in perfect condition. Pretty, pretty blue. And then here are the saucers. I love the shape of them. Okay, and those were for 20. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm going to say 22. That's good. That's good. Okay, let's see. My next one was this beautiful piece of Fenton. I've lowered the price to $90. I'm just picking it up very carefully. This is a beautiful, I believe this is an older piece because the handle does glow green. So this is cranberry glass, and look at all the beautiful hobnailing on here. Big, chunky hobnailing. And I'm going to show you that it does glow, the handle. So that's why I know it is an older piece, because of the green handle there. And that one was for $90. And here is the bottom of it. Look at all these beautiful chunky hobnailing to the applied handle there. Then I'm going to show you the spout. And I'm going to give you a quick measurement of it. Like I was saying earlier, I can see like strawberry lemonade in here. It is 8 inches tall. And here it is by my face. And I like how it's a darker cranberry, like up on the top here. Okay. Put that back over here carefully. And let's see. My next piece is a piece of Murano. And this one was for $26. It is a vintage ice bucket. And this one was $26. I'm going to show you how pretty blue this is. And there's nothing wrong with it. There's no chips on it. Beautiful, beautiful blue. And I'm going to give it a measure. And I love the white stripes on it. It is 5 inches by 5 inches. Put it on my head here. Really cool bar piece. But you don't have to put it in your bar. You can put flowers in it. Okay. And let's see. My next one was $24 for this beautiful Fenton milk glass butter dish. One of my favorite pieces of Fenton right here. Look at just the handle. And I love how the lid just sets right in there. And I love all the design, the scalloping work. And it does have 4 cute feet on the bottom. I would put jewelry in it too. And this one was for $24. And let's see. My next one was for $26. And it was for this hand-painted rose decanter. Very shabby chic. And I love the handles because they have like little twigs with leaves on them. And I will show you the lid. And it did have a chip on it too, so I wanted to show you the chip. You can see and feel the leaves that they are all hand painted. And then here is the chip that is right here. Very small chip right there. And I'm going to give it a measure. Also roses in the back. And it does say hand painted Japan right there on the bottom there. And it is numbered. And this one is, the opening is 6.5. And it stands about 7 inches tall. I just love the green with the roses. It's just so shabby chic. Perfect for summertime. And that one was $26. Put this down here. Or you could fill it with chocolate chip cookies. Okay, let's see. No. And my next one was $34. Now this looks like black glass, but it is a deep, deep amethyst. This is Victorian, and it is absolutely stunning. I'm going to get up close so that you can see the detailing of the flowers on here, where you can feel them. And I love how this flower droops over to the beautiful leaves. And there is gold detailing in the back also. Beautiful. And here is the top here. And let me see if I can give you guys a shot of how amethyst it is. It's a very deep, deep amethyst color, which is going to be hard to see. And I'm going to give it a quick measurement. A very, very old piece, which I'm surprised it's still round. It stands 11.5 inches tall. Beautiful. And I just love the shape of it. To all those, the white flowers on there just pop on it. Beautiful. So this one was $34. Put that over here. And let's see. My beautiful tray. This is my favorite of the night, and this is going to be for $45. It is porcelain. It is Bavaria, and I just love this stunning tray. It is pretty large. Like you can put your whiskey bottles on here, your glasses, your perfume bottles, your jewelry, whatever you'd like to put on here. It's just absolutely gorgeous. Thank you, Mary. Look at those beautiful flowers on here. And they are all hand painted. So they're kind of
you've got Sherry. I'm sorry, was the butter dish number?
Yes, the butter dish was
Sherry.
Okay.
And Mary for 34. So sorry.
Okay, I'm gonna set this down so I can write you guys down, okay? And I want to put your name in my giveaway. Okay, Sherry wants the Fenton butter dish. I'm gonna write you down, Sherry. Put your name in my bowl. And then Mary. Mary wanted, what was that?
What you had for $34.
Put your name in there, Mary.
And then Sherry would like the Francoma mugs.
Okay, I think Mary wants the this beautiful Victorian vase. Mary, well, great choice.
Vase. Yep, she just put vase in. Thank you, Mary.
Thank you, Mary. Thank you. That is beautiful. You're gonna love that, Mary. Okay, and then
And
Francoma.
Sherry for the Francoma mugs.
Okay. And I'm going to put you in for that too, Sherry. Appreciate it, guys. Okay. Thank you so much. Let me see. Did I have anything else left? Oh, yes, I do.
Well, you were showing the tray.
The tray. This beautiful. Like I said, this is my favorite of the evening. I did lower the price to $45 because to me it's worth $1 million because I absolutely love this. It is porcelain. It is stamped on the back here. It is Miter Tech Bavaria. And I just love these gorgeous, beautiful flowers on here. And I'm going to give it a quick measure. And there's no scratches on it. It is absolutely gorgeous. I'm going to actually get you up close so that you can see that there is no scratches on it. It's all beautiful. Okay, I'll give it a quick measure. It is 9.5 by 14 inches. And this one was going to be $45. And my next one were the Lefton bunnies that had a little bit of surgery, but they are so cute. You can't, I mean, I bought them not even knowing that they were broken because they really did an awesome job. So you're going to get both of these. And on eBay, these are triple the money on eBay. And these are going to be $28. These beautiful Lefton baby bunnies. Look at their little faces with their eyelashes. And Trisha said this one looks like it was skydiving. Woo!
It's so cute.
They are just so stinking cute. They have red and green polka dots on them for Christmas. So those were $28 for the both of them. And then this beautiful Ardalt vase. Now this did have damage on it. This one was $32. And it is missing a flower right here. And I know she got a boo-boo on her toe right there. And what else was there? Seemed like there was something else. Can't remember. Oh, yeah, she needed cosmetic surgery on her chin right there.
Yeah, the chin.
Which really isn't that bad because look at their beautiful faces and the coloring of them. Now I'm gonna have to find out. It does look European to me, Trisha. Look at their beautiful faces.
It is hard to tell sometimes because Japan really did good copies of European. So yeah, sometimes it is really hard to tell. And so it definitely has a European flair to it.
So gorgeous. And my last one was for $34, and it was for the you can either use this for your nuts or your strawberries, your raspberries, blueberries. I can't wait to go strawberry picking, which is, I think it starts next week for this beautiful set. Now there's 7 bowls altogether. I'm going to show you the main bowl, which is pretty large. So this set is going to be for $34 and it is stamped Germany on the back. Look at the beautiful roses in there with all the gold detailing. And they are all stamped Germany on the bottom. And then it comes with the beautiful 6 bowls, which they're all in perfect condition. And there are beautiful 6 bowls with them. And these were going to be $34, and you're going to get all 7 of these beautiful hand-painted Germany bowls. Okay. And that was it, Trisha, and I'm going to do my giveaway if that's okay.
Oh, absolutely. Go right ahead.
Oh, it's a gift. Oh, you're the sweetest.
And if you are watching on the replay, anything that has not yet been claimed, if you are interested in purchasing, or if you want to just check with Cricut and see if it's still available, her email address is on the screen.
Okay, I'm going to pull my first name. which is Patsy. Patsy, if you're still here, would you like the teacup? Now the teacup might look white, but it's a really, really bubblegum pink with all these really pretty flowers on it. And it is England. And here is the saucer. So that is your choice, the teacup, Patsy, or this beautiful pink depression Jeanette cake plate. So you just let me know, Patsy, because if you're not here, I'm going to pull another name and they will get the first choice. It does have really pretty flowers in the back, and it is 10 inches. Give you a second to think about that if you're still here. I'm going to pull another name because Patsy went to bed. It is late. So this person, I hope, is here. Or you guys
Patsy
are just
would like the cake plate.
Oh, thank you. Okay, great, Patsy. I will put you down for that. So let's see. I did have another name here, and it is Sherry. So Sherry, you get the teacup.
Yay, Sherry!
Yay. Thank
Yay,
you guys
Patsy.
so much. I'm going to write you both down for those. Thank you, guys.
All right. And I do got my giveaways on Friday nights, which I did already. I remembered to already tell you who the winners were. Sometimes on the Friday videos I forget, but I remembered this week. All right. So my items still available. I have the little basket. Now it does not have a closure on it, and it has 2 mini teacup sets or tea sets in here. It comes with a tablecloth, 4 napkins, and a little utensil holder. One of the tea sets is white. This is Toys R Us 2006. And the other tea set has a little butterfly design. There's the maker. The only flaw with the set is that little chip right there on the teapot. It's a set of 4 with 4 plates, 4 cups and 4 cups and saucers. That's the plate. Both of them have cream and sugar. Both of them have lids for all of their sets. And this whole thing is $25, number 1. And you get 2 different tea sets in there. And that is $25, number 1. This one I did not realize, again, until I really got it under the lights and was looking at it. This piece has a boo-boo. So it is by John Perry. It is these beautiful orcas on a piece of driftwood. I did not realize this orca's fin is broken. So because of that, I will do $10 on the orcas, and that is number 2. So $10, number 2 for John Perry orcas. This is a Germany rose bowl. It also has cherries. So there are some cherries and roses. This is a 10-inch bowl, and it is 3 inches deep. It's a big one. This is $22, number 3. Get in there so you can see the roses. Morton Sahlberg framed art. This was done in 1979. It is the Tawny Owl. That's a big one. It does have a card with the information on the back. This measures 22 inches by 17 and a half. It is number, oh, I don't remember now. Number something of something on there. Something of 1,500, like 500 of 1,500. This is $150. And it is number 4. Thank you, Mike. Hi there. How long have you been lurking?
We like lurkers.
But thank you, Mike. I've got you for the bowl. Your mashed potatoes are going to taste really good in that bowl. This is an antique Chinese comb. This is cool. I believe this is made out of bone or antler because when you shine your black light on it, you get a certain look to it when it is. This part comes off. It's like the little handle. It is a black lacquer. So an antique Chinese comb. And this is $20, number 5. And these are actually pretty stiff. I think it's made out of bamboo.
Oh.
That part might be made out of bamboo, but it's actually pretty stiff in there.
I'd rip my hair out with that thing.
The wood carved antelope. I think it's an antelope. Could be an anteater.
No, it's got horns. But it's so cool. I love that thing.
It does have little felts on the bottom and green accents. And it's about, what was it, 12 inches? I think it might be 12 inches. Joe, hun, I don't have room for you tonight. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. He's like looking at me like, but.
Yeah, my cats are out here. All of them are lined up here by the door like, can I come in? I'm like, nope, can't. I got too much glass in here.
This is $26, number 6, wood carved antelope. That's okay, Joe. I'll work around you. The 3-tier brass and enamel server or display made in India. 5 inches, 4 inches, 3.5 inches. I think $22, number 7. And this does come apart for shipping. So I can take that apart.
I just love the quality of stuff from India.
That's okay, Joe. I'll put it over here. The blue glass paperweight with the uncontrolled bubbles, just random bubbles. It's 3.5 inches by 3.5 inches. It's a big one. It does not have a smooth or a polished bottom. It is smooth. It's just not polished. This is $18, number 8. I think Westmoreland vase, milk glass.
Perfect for those big flowers like peonies, hydrangeas.
It's got a little bit of weight to it. There's a lot of glass in here. And oh, thank you, Zoe. And this is $30. Number 9. $30, number 9. And Thank you, Mike, but I do see Zoe in first for the paperweight. And so that one was $30, number 9, and I think that is Westmoreland. The stainless steel serving dish. This works for keeping hot things hot. Put some ice underneath, and because it's metal, it's going to keep cold things cold. It's got the lid on top to keep it all in there, and warm or hot depending on your need. This is $20, number 11. $20, number 11. And thank you, Sherry. I've got you for 7 and for 9. Thank you,
Nice.
Sherry.
Congratulations.
So glad somebody's getting that vase. It is spectacular.
Yeah.
The slice of stone clock. Yep. So somebody took a slice of stone, they put a clock on the back, they put the numbers on the front. You can watch the second hand. It's working. And this is really nicely polished. This is $16, number 12. And I'll hold it back here so you can see how big it is. It's a pretty good size piece of stone. And that was $16, number 12. The kind of wedding style vase, but in black. I've never seen one in black with carvings on it. It's very lightweight. It did have a little, I want to point it out just in case it's something, but there is like a little, I'm not sure if it's a chip or if it was just a flaw when they were making it, but it is right there. This is $18, number 13, and it is pottery. It is a pottery vase just with a black glaze on it, and then this is all carved in there. And then I had, the blue stone. Soda light. I was paying attention. If Geneva's still with us, I was paying attention. Thank you, Geneva. But this is a soda light. It is 35 inches. And it is $16, number 17. Geneva's still awake.
I am just barely. I'm holding my eyes like this.
But that is 35 inches, $16, number 17. And that is everything for me. And again, if you want to check on something to see if it's still available or claim something that wasn't claimed, here is my email address. I am going to grab the link to Cricut's channel. And Cricut, remind everybody again when you do your sales.
My sales are on Thursday at 4:00. And if you guys were watching this, please come and subscribe. I am trying to get to 500. And I so appreciate you guys coming and enjoying our beautiful things that we had tonight. It was so much fun, Trisha.
Excellent. Yes. Please do share Cricut's channel out. Please find a friend.
Yes.
If everybody finds a friend and gets them to subscribe to Cricut's channel, then she's going to be half the distance to 500. Yeah. But yes, thank you so much, Cricut, for joining me. I am so glad that that you were available. And next time she's going to be at the lake house. It's going to
Yes.
be exciting.
I am super, super excited.
Oh, and yeah, and thank you everyone so much for joining us. We appreciate it. And have a wonderful rest of your weekend.
Yes.
Take care. And I will see you again on Monday at 11:30 for my
Bye,
lunchtime
guys.
sale.
Have a
So
great